Nice. So Mike,
Hello. I both won and lost a race today.
nice. Explain that to us.
I was the only fool who was like, yeah, sure, I'll do 5 laps. And on the 4th lap, I was like, you know, I probably should have just said 4 laps is great. But it was fun. This was the best this course has ever been. Like, I think it takes it being kind of wet to be, there's a spider on me, to be really fun. Like, you can really get sideways out there. And last year I got 2 sideways and thought I broke my ribs and crashed real good. But this year there was less of that. But it was, yeah, it's a blast. I wish more folks had shown up today.
It seemed like there was a few different things going on this weekend to distract folks, but
yeah, this was not sort of a weekend of like scheduling competence. I think for New England in general, it was like there's like the Clam Road, and then there's like that other Bikes for Bovines, which is also a fun course, and there's the Fundo yesterday. And this is like bikes, New England, and sadly this one seemed to have lost out, but this was a blast.
Double-edged sword though, just as I interject, bikes in New England is good. Bikes in New England is good,
yeah.
So multiple events is okay.
Yeah, I mean the scene is good, but I feel like there was a weekend, like I think it was 2 weeks ago, where there were no races. So like somebody be like, yo, I could capitalize on this and be like, I could make more money, I guess, for my event, which would be rad, but also spread the events out a little bit. I mean, everything right now is like kind of for barn burner. Like I'm just in the middle of like infinite training to make it maybe 4 laps at the Pro XCT instead of 3 laps, where I sit in the wake of Florian Vogel's competence porn and get completely wrecked. I'm so excited for that, but oh my god. Florian Vogel? What? Yeah, there's infinite hype. There's awesome. Infinite hype. And this is like part of the infinite hype. Like, come out and race mountain bikes. Like, if you're excited about doing the race with super legit dudes, like, come hang out in a group of like regular dudes for a weekend. Come on, this is fun. Everybody, the racing, the bikes.
You had a protege do exceptionally well today as well, so
oh yeah,
Chris, good to...
Chris the mailman Melman. He's
the mailman.
He is going to be crippling us in 2 years. If he sticks with it, it's going to be, that kid he is motivated and he's excited and he's got a good attitude, so it's going to be, I can't wait to see. Like, the kids are ridiculous. The biggest field today were like 13-year-olds. There were like 25 13-year-olds out there, and they were shredding. It wasn't like they were just like, there was a kid on a 20-inch bike with front suspension out there, and I caught her, I don't, maybe it was him, I don't know, on a descent. The kid was like behind the seat on the 20-inch whatever bike, kid's this tall, just like bat. It's like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, I backed way off and I'm just like, that's rad. Like, I wish I was motivated or competent enough when I was 12 years old to do anything except like wet my own pants. Like, that kid is killing it.
Totally.
It was rad. But yeah, the kids are doing well, which is really cool to see out here.
Yeah. And it's really cool for them. I mean, I know you were in your category alone, but it's really cool for them to see guys like you showing up and having way too much fun. And,
yeah, it was fun. I wish that like
motivate them too.
I would have been psyched if there was this many juniors. Like, do a clinic, like do a short lap or something, like, or maybe after the race. Like, I'd be totally psyched to go back out with like a bunch of 10 or 13-year-old kids and like do an abbreviated lap, like a technical thing where we sit and like, hey, check out this technical section. Like, how would you do this? Well, this is how I would do it. Like, let's see what works. And what works
by Mike called Wissell While You Bike.
Oh my God, I hate you so much. I am going to tell Tom to pull your underpants over your head for that one. I mean, not even me. Like, I mean, I'm probably the last person you'd want to do that, but like, there are like super legit folks in New England who would be really psyched. Like, I would totally do it, but like, you can get actual pro mountain bikers who would be like, yeah, let's show kids to do cool stuff. I don't know.
But it could be your brainchild.
I'd be, yeah. I mean, I would totally, like, any organizer who wants to, like, just email me. I would, whatever. I'll do whatever limited skill set that I have and be like, hey, check this cool thing out. Like, you can try to do this. If, like, I'd be willing to go before after a race and do that. That'd be rad. I feel like, honestly, if you ask most folks, like, look at some people like Crystal Anthony, who like comes out and she does so much cool stuff. She did do so much cool stuff like that. I'm sure she still does, but I haven't seen it lately. But like, she's rad and she does that, and she's like World Cups. Like, you get, and like that for like a 13-year-old kid, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all dirt.
That's that top tier
Yeah,
that we're looking for.
and that's the kind of stuff where, like, you know, kids get freaking psyched about that. If you have, like, and someone like Crystal is like an actual legit role model for a kid to have, you know, like, there's nothing sketchy. It's just like, that is a rad human being who's incredible at what she does.
Right.
And, like, that's the kind of person you want to, like, to motivate a younger kid. Not like, you know, whatever. Like, I'm sure you can pull some dodgy dudes in and be like, yeah, I've won all these races, and like, it's like, oh yeah.
Just because you win doesn't mean you're good.
Yes, that's exactly true.
But just to bring it back in, the course, it was in pretty good shape. It was a little wet, but the
course
seemed like
was
the event
tacky.
went off pretty well.
The course was tacky. It was really, really fun. There's just the right amount of hard at Harding Hill, and like, I guess just the right amount of kind of shredding. Like, it's broken up really well. The climbs are grindy. They're super, super grindy, like kind of mowed lawn, pushing mower, like doing that for a little bit. But they're not so long that you die. You know, just when you're like, I cannot deal with this climb, you get to the top and you're like, oh cool, I get to shred this cool root section, and then you kind of get back into it again. So it's a really good balance for somebody, especially for someone like me who's not super into extended climbing.
Right.
It's a blast.
Balanced, rewarding, and hard work.
This is pretty classic New England stuff. Yeah. Like, it's not like Pat's Peak or Pinnacle where it's just like, rah, rah. This is like kind of bony, hard, but not stupid. Like, it's not like you're riding at Treasure Valley Rally where it's like constant bam, 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 but it's also not winding trails where it's just shredding corners the whole time. It's a good balance.
So come to Harding Hill for a good time.
Meet me back behind the bushes. Yeah. See you later.
Thanks, Mike.
See you, dude.
Enjoy it.